Recording in progress. Welcome. I'm Jessica, teaching your 45 minutes of yoga tonight. So pretty gentle practice. We'll start on our back. We'll end with a meditation. If you want to move to your back, you can do that now. If you need to stay seated for any reason, you can skip down on your back. Otherwise, try to get comfortable. Taking up as much space as you can wherever you're going to start. Could relax your arms, your legs, and close your eyes. Try to relax your jaw. Been talking about the yamas in class over the last several weeks. The yamas are the first of the 8 limbs of yoga. Think of the yamas as your ethical restraints and how to behave out in the world. This last yama of 5 is Aparigraha. Aparigraha or non-attachment. We'll practice Aparigraha tonight by relaxing our efforts, reducing our grip, reducing our hold and our expectation on what we have for ourselves. Try focusing on your breath. Notice if you've started to think about something else other than your breath. And for your mind to wander, focusing on your breath is advanced yoga. But notice how no matter what you're thinking about, your body's still breathing. As long as you're healthy, this body's always breathing. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You rely on your body to breathe. Yoga asks us to trust our life the same way we trust our breath, to let go of our expectations of the future, release our control on our plans and how we want things to go. Trying to find a little more softness and grace, trusting that this life is going to happen how it's going to happen. We don't need to fester on every single detail of it. We don't need to replay everything in our head of what did happen, what somebody said, what they might have thought, what they might have said, and try to move forward. If this rest feels nice for you, you could stay here as long as you want. You could also take a slow breath in through your nose, let your belly expand. Open your mouth and sigh it out like you're trying to fog up a mirror. Slow inhale through your nose. Open mouth sigh. One more in through your nose. Cleansing sigh out of your mouth. And seal your lips. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your nose. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your nose. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your nose. Try to keep going here with this breath focus. If it feels like too much or you want to breathe naturally this evening, let it go. Start to reach your arms up high toward the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, cross your right elbow under your left elbow. Give yourself a bear hug. Inhale, both arms reach back high toward the sky or the ceiling. Exhale, your left elbow under your right. Give yourself a bear hug. Inhale, both arms reach up high. Exhale, right under left. Inhale, both arms up high. Exhale, left elbow under right. Inhale, both arms up high. Exhale, right under left. Relax your arms a bit. Try keeping the bear hug, but reduce your effort. Inhale, both arms back up high. Exhale, left under right. If you already did this side, switch sides. Again, relax your arms. Try keeping the bear hug. Inhale, reach both arms up high. Exhale, reach your arms down at your side, palms face the ground. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh, or you could cross your right thigh over your left thigh, and you could stay here. You could hug your knees in. You could try dropping over to the left if you want more of a twist. You're twisting and the left hand gets in the way. Send your left hand wider. Breathe in. Exhale through center. Both feet are flat. Uncross your right leg. Left ankle or thigh over your right ankle or your right thigh. Pulling your knees in if you want. You could also drop to the right for more of a twist. Good way to practice Aparigraha in this practice or in this virtual class. But you really try to listen. Don't focus so much on watching me on the screen, doing everything correctly. Try to keep your body relaxed as best you can. So your head and neck, your shoulders on the ground here. Back through center, uncross your left leg. You can hug your knees in toward your chest, rock a little bit side to side. You could also roll onto one side and push yourself up to a seat. Take your time making your way to a seat. You can sit cross-legged, you could sit on a block if you have one. You could also bring the soles of your feet together, knees wide if you want butterfly here. Inhale, reach both of your arms up high. Exhale, drop your left hand down to plant on the ground and reach your right arm overhead. You could keep your neck relaxed or neutral. You could also look up towards your right bicep. Breathe in. Exhale, come back to a tall spine and bring your right hand to your left knee for a twist over to the left. Left hand still on the ground. It might reach a little bit farther behind you. Breathe in. Exhale, come back through center. Inhale, arms reach high overhead. Exhale, your right arm drops down and your left arm reaches overhead. Aparigraha or non-attachment can also be translated to non-possessiveness, non-acceptance of gifts of or undue bribes. Breathe in. Exhale, back up tall and bring your left hand to your right knee, twisting over to the right. I said that wrong. Undue gifts. All bribes are undue. Breathe in. Exhale through center. Start to bring your palms out in front of you. Now you could keep your arms long here. Head is almost neutral. You might tuck your chin a tiny bit. You could also try to fold forward any amount here. If you've got blocks, you could stack your forearms on blocks. When we think non-possessiveness or non-hoarding, if you're a collector, don't think too deep here. It's important for us to find joy in things. But for some of us, it's hard to get rid of things. Most things have a story. Sometimes it's a stack of magazines taking up space. Yoga invites us to take a step back and ask, why do we still need this? Come all the way back up tall. You could head to tabletop if you want to move through some cat cow on all fours. You could also stay seated and take cat cow. If you're in table, press your palms, your fingers into the ground and look out in front of your fingers. Knees are a couple inches apart here. Start to drop your belly, look forward for cow. If you're seated, you're still looking a bit forward. You're pushing your belly out. Elbows might pull in towards your rib cage. Breathe in. Exhale, look back towards your thighs or your belly button. For cat, separate your shoulder blades. If you're seated, you're rounding your shoulders forward. Maybe you're looking down, depending on how this feels. Inhale for cow, drop your belly and look forward. Exhale, cat, round forward. Inhale, cow, drop your belly, arch your back. Exhale, hollow out your spine for cat pose. One more, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, push the ground away. Come back to a neutral spine. If you want to take a down dog, curl your toes under and push your hips up high. Otherwise, you can make your way to a standing position. Take your time getting there. Inhale, reach both arms up high over your ears. Exhale, drop your left arm and reach your right arm overhead. Breathe in. Exhale up tall through center. Right arm drops. Left arm reaches. Breathe in. Exhale, both arms up high. And bring your palms to the small of your back. You could interlace your fingers here and start to straighten your arms a bit. This arches your back here. It might open up your shoulders. If you don't love this, you could bring your palms flat on your back. Elbows would pull together. Now you can stay upright. Think about tucking your chin down a bit so you're creating a double chin, ears stacking over your shoulders. If your shoulders want a little more, you could try folding forward. Little bend in your knees if you folded and come all the way back up tall to stand. Keep the right foot at the top of your space and step your left foot back for warrior one. You'll bend your right knee. Left heel is on the ground. If your left heel's lifted by a centimeter or an inch, step it a little more forward so you got a sturdy base here between 2 feet. Inhale, arms up high for warrior one. Exhale, pull your elbows in towards your rib cage. Puff up your chest a tiny bit, but keep your chin pulling down. We're trying to create length, strength in the back of our neck. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbows pull in toward your rib cage. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, elbows pull in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, drop your right arm down at your side. Reach your left arm overhead. Breathe in. Exhale, come up tall and step your left foot forward to meet the right. Plug your feet in here. Try to engage your thighs, your belly, a little activation through your hands, up through your arms. Tadasana, breathe in. Exhale to soften your body. Release the strength you're holding on to. And step your right foot back for warrior one. You'll bend your left knee a bit. Now make sure this right heel is on the ground. If it's not, shorten your stance between the 2 feet. Left knee's got to bend. Hands could stay on your hips. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, elbows pulling towards your rib cage. Puff up your chest, keep the chin pulling down. Inhale, back up tall, warrior one. Exhale, elbows pull in, arch your back, chin pulls down. Inhale, reach up, one more. Exhale, pull your elbows in. Inhale, reach up high, warrior one. Exhale, drop your left arm down at your side. Sweep your right arm overhead. This right hip's pulling down a bit. Legs are working pretty hard to stabilize you here. Breathe in. Exhale, come up tall, arms are relaxed. Step your right foot forward to meet the left. Right away, plug your feet in, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your belly. Engage your shoulders all the way down through your hands. Feel this strength here in your Tadasana. This is a grounding position. Breathe in. Exhale to soften. Let your body be heavy. Notice how it feels to hold strength and to relax. Inhale, your arms reach up high over your ears. Exhale to bend your knees for chair, sink your tailbone. Now, you're sinking your tailbone here, so your chest still points forward. You're not trying to round forward. If your shoulders don't love this, try prayer hands. You want to test out a little balance. Your left ankle could cross in front of your right ankle. You could also try crossing your left ankle over your right thigh. Prayer hands here. This helps you stabilize. And stay up tall for standing figure four. Could also straighten your right leg and lift your left knee if that's how you want to balance today. Eyes are focused on the ground. Inhale, come all the way up tall. Take your left knee with you. Right leg gets straighter. Reach up, one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, your left hand meets your hip. Reach your right arm out in front of you like you're shaking someone's hand. If you want a bigger twist, your left arm reaches behind you like you're shaking someone's hand. If you want to try more balance, your left knee might lift up a bit. Breathe in. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of your space and bend your right knee for warrior two. This time your right toes still face the front. Your left toes have opened up pretty wide. Feet are about perpendicular. Left leg is long, right knee is bent. Arms could reach to a T for warrior two. Focus over your right middle finger. Inhale, reach both arms up high toward the sky and wrap your left fingers to your right wrist. Exhale to straighten your right leg, squeeze your thighs, and maybe stretch toward the back of your room. This is your reverse triangle with a bind. Inhale, arms back to a T. Bend your right knee. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips and step your left foot about a foot forward. Left toes point more forward than wide. Right knee starts to straighten a bit. Squeeze your thighs. Start to hinge forward any amount with a strong back. You're trying to find a hamstring stretch here on the right side. You're not trying to force a hamstring stretch. Breathe in. Exhale, back up tall and step your left foot to meet the right. Arms are at your side. Plug your feet in. Try not to rock around too much. Inhale, arms go up high over your head. Exhale, bend your knees for chair. This is our last standing sequence. If you're feeling stable with 2 feet on the ground, this might be what you want. Could also cross your right ankle in front of your left ankle. Could bring your right ankle across your left thigh. Hands to heart center. This minimizes your effort. Lightness comes when we try to loosen our grip. This includes your jaw. See if you need to soften a bit. Inhale, come all the way back tall. Arms reach up and lift your right knee any amount. Exhale your left arm out in front like you're shaking someone's hand. Bring your right hand to your hip. You could also reach your right arm behind you if you need a deeper twist. If you're lifting your right knee more, make sure your right toes pull toward your shin. Eyes stay focused to balance. Breathe in. Exhale, take a giant step back with this right foot for warrior two. Your left knee will bend. Left toes face the front still. Your right toes have opened up pretty wide. Arms are to a T. Focus over your left middle finger. Breathe in. Exhale, both arms up high. Wrap your right fingers to your left wrist. Straighten your front leg if that's all right on your knee, but squeeze both thighs and stretch toward the back of your room. Inhale, arms to a T. Bend your front knee, warrior two. Exhale, hands to your hips. Step your right foot about halfway up your space. We're setting up for pyramid again. Front leg gets a little straighter. You've got micro bends in your knees if you're hypermobile. Start to hinge forward with a strong back. Remember, finding a stretch, you're not forcing one. Shoulders stay higher than your hips here. Could try looking down out in front of your foot. You're not trying to look at your body though. Breathe in. Exhale, come back up tall. Step your right foot forward. And bring your feet pretty wide here, about a yoga mat distance apart. We're going to set up for Malasana or yogi squat. Your heels point in towards your body and your toes point out. If you're on a yoga mat, your toes probably hang off of your mat. Now from here, I have two blocks. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. You'll take a pretty generous bend in your knees. Now you could stay here. You could also sink your tailbone way farther down. Hands could stay on the ground. Try to keep your chest lifted. Hands come to heart center. If you want, elbows push the knees a little wider. Now, if you don't love Malasana, if it feels concerning, if it feels like something's about to pop, take a seat on your mat. We'll head there next. You could take butterfly, soles of your feet together, knees wide. Find your breath. See if you need to soften your efforts. Could be in your arms, could be trying to slow down your breath. I'm going to move to a seat from here. You could roll right back. You could drop your hands down, drop either knee down, however you want to get to a seat. And send your right leg out long in front of you. Bring the sole of your left foot inside of this right leg. Inhale your arms up high over your ears. Exhale, bring your hands down to this right leg and fold any amount forward. You could round pretty deep here. You could keep your body upright. A lot of people think the goal here is to reach your toes. The goal is to find a stretch that feels good for you. So instead of focusing too much on a hamstring stretch here on the right side, Focus on your left hip rooting down. See if that opens up a bit in your lower back on the left side. Bring yourself back up tall. I'm going to offer half pigeon from here. If you already know you don't love half pigeon, you could take this again. You could take any other hip stretch. So I'm wiggling my left foot a little out in front of me, and I'm rolling my weight over to my left hip and sliding my right leg long behind me. Now, this might put you in 90-90, a bend in both knees, and you could sit upright and try that if you prefer. Or you push a lot of weight into your hands, your left shin, and keep sending that right leg long behind you. It's almost like your legs are shaped like a backwards seven. Right leg's pretty long. Left knee has any size bend. There's no correct bend here. My left foot's pretty near my right hip. Could always pull it more forward towards your right hand if that works for your joints. Tall arms works in half pigeon. You could also drop to your forearms. Forearms could meet a block. You're in this half pigeon about 30 more seconds. Back to your tall arms if you lower down. We've got that seated hip stretch again on the right. So you'll send your weight back to your left hip. Swing your right leg out in front of you. The left leg comes long in front of you. Sole of your right foot's now in line with your left thigh. Inhale, arms up high overhead. Exhale to fold over this left leg any amount. You're finding a stretch. You're figuring out what feels nice for you. Aparigraha or non-attachment says when we stop clinging, we're able to make space for our breath, for our growth, for ourselves. Making space for this version of you, of who you're becoming, letting go of your past self. Come all the way back tall, arms are relaxed. Well, head to half pigeon on the right, weight pushes into your right hip, left leg slides behind you. Remember, you could stay in about a 90-degree bend for each leg if you want deer. Or weight into your hands, your right shin, and start to wiggle your left leg along behind you. Now, here's the true seven. Again, my right foot's pretty close to my left thigh. You're trying to pull your hips forward and down. Tall arms, could drop to your forearms. You settle into your half pigeon, however it's working for you today. This idea of non-attachment of who we are, who we become, can be hard for other people. They might like the old you better than who you are, even though you're happier now. Now, this goes both ways, finding joy in who people become, as long as they're doing well towards others and towards themselves. We have to let go of this idea of who we think they should be, who we want them to be. Come all the way back up tall. Left leg can come out in front, weight into your right hip. You're headed to your back. If you need to stay seated for any reason, please do. Once you're on your back, hug your left knee in, keep your right leg out long. Could use this right hand to guide your left knee over to the right for a twist. Your left arm relaxes at your side. Gently come back through center. Take your time swapping out your legs. Left leg stretches long. Your right knee will pull in. Use your left hand to draw your right knee over to the left for a twist. Breathe in. Exhale, return to your back. I'm just sitting up so you can hear me, but if you're on your back, please stay. Try to settle in for your final resting pose. Taking up as much space on your mat as you can. Move your awareness down to your feet. Try holding a little bit of tension into your feet. Maybe you flex your toes toward your body. You could point them away from your body. Notice how this feels to hold on to within your feet. Breathe in. Exhale, relax your feet completely. Let them be heavy. Let your feet rest. Move your awareness up your legs to your calves, your thighs, up through your hips and glutes. And find the same engagement in the legs. Almost no effort here, so you're not trying to pull the biggest grip you can. But enough to squeeze the legs, your feet might be included. And notice how this feels to hold on to all this tension. Breathe in. Exhale to soften. Make sure your legs relax. Move your awareness up to your hands. And make tiny fists with your hands. Might add a little more tension if you're not feeling much. But pay attention to what's happening here. Acknowledge how this feels for you. Breathe in. Exhale, relax your hands. Focus on your forearms, your upper arms, through your chest. Maybe you include your abdomen. Start to add tension up through the arms, the shoulders, the chest, maybe even the belly. Squeezing here, your hands might be involved. And recognize this feeling. Notice how it is to hold on to this much tension for your body. Breathe in. Exhale to relax your grip. Let your body rest. Let your arms, your hands be heavy, your breath be natural through the abdomen. And move your awareness up towards your face. And keep your eyes closed, but imagine you're lifting up your eyebrows towards your head. Imagine your jaws wide open, like you're saying, wow. Notice how this feels. Start to relax your face. Let your whole body be heavy. You've prepped your body for this rest. Try to honor it. I'm going to end your practice right here so you can rest, but I thank you for joining me today. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace within, peace around, and peace for the rest of the world. I will end the recording. Don't feel like you need to get up. Try taking a little bit of a rest. Thank you.